we're hearing here. We go to the studio now, and we're going to hear from one of our pianists who will be playing on the concluding selection from our program today. And that is Catherine Omdahl. So good morning, Catherine.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And it's good to have you back because you've played for us at least a couple of times in the past.
Yes.
It's really marvelous. So we just heard from a student who is a freshman this year, Christina, and you are at the other end of the scale here, about ready to graduate, to fly off.
Yes, I am.
All right. And Dr. Graves tells me that you are a pianist who it's a pianist who I deeply respect and admire because you are really all about the piano as a collaborative instrument. When did you have your first experience with that?
I think I fell in love with collaborative piano playing when I started playing with my friend Grace, who's a cellist, and we did a piece for her concerto competition, and I remember we pulled it together, I think in chamber music and playing with. I just loved every bit of it. And again, Dr. Graves tells me that you had a rather large-scale experience with that recently with the school orchestra. Yes, we went on tour for the NAFME performance in Bellevue for WMEA conference, and so I got to play with on two pieces. We did Schindler's List, and so I was playing the harp part actually on the piano, and then there was also a piano solo in Howl's Moving Castle. The song was Merry-Go-Round of Life, and so that was really fun to play with them.
That's good. How different an experience was that? I mean, when you were doing the harp part, then you were part of the larger ensemble, which is closer to what you do. And how did it feel different from your usual collaborations?
I feel like I definitely had to play out more because we were with the orchestra, and so that was different for me. And I think that was mainly it, but also watching the soloists, because the soloists with Schindler's List, we had a couple different soloists, and they did something different every time. And so we had to really pay attention. As Dr. Marshall likes to say, eyes and ears open all the time. So.
Excellent. Well, again, it's a delight to have you back here with us, and you're going to be playing on the piece that we'll hear in a few minutes that will conclude our selections today. But again, Catherine, thanks so much for being here, and we look forward to your next visit.
Thank you so much.
This is a little elegy for piano, violin, and cello by Josef Suk, played by the Calibre Trio. And Jody, do you have any insight on the name of this trio?
It came up, I think Sophia, the cellist, came up with this Calibre, and I would have to ask her again what that actually meant, but we have Jane M. Heiser on violin, Sofia Vinikova on cello, and Catherine Omdahl on piano.
music of Yusuf Souk, played in our Spokane Public Radio studios by the members of the Calibre Trio, Jane M. Heiser, violin, Sofia Vinikova, cello, and Catherine Omdahl, piano.